Nutrition.
It's Coach Ryan Milton from Functional Flex. Today we're going to talk about the flexible diet versus the bro diet and which one is really better and for who. So if you don't know what either one of these things are, that's where we're going to start. The flexible diet, you guys, this is the approach you see coming out all over the internet. It's very popular right now. If it fits your macros, flexible dieting, etc. And basically the idea is that you should be able to have small amounts of cheat foods into your diet as long as you fit it into your macronutrients. So you would get a goal protein, carbs, fats, and fiber intake for your day, and then you're gonna eat mainly healthy stuff, mainly good stuff, and then you can squeeze in some pizza, some donuts, a little bit of ice cream here and there. As long as it fits your goals, you're still gonna get the results. That's the flexible diet approach. Then we're looking at the more of the bro diet kind of diet. Okay, this is that old school kind of chicken, rice, and broccoli every 5-6 meals. A lot of sweet potatoes, a lot of ground beef, things like that, where you're keeping it real, quote unquote, clean. You're not having a lot of cheese or a lot of donuts or cheat stuff ever, because you're keeping it just straight up a bro diet, and you're doing that 5-6 times a day depending on who you are. That's more the kind of traditional bodybuilder diet, okay? So these two diets are obviously two different things. Now they both revolve around the same principles though, if you really think about it. So if we really look at what the bro diet is, it's gonna be a very high protein, high carb, low fat kind of diet. Flexible dieting is gonna follow that same kind of trend generally. It's gonna be a very high protein diet, and then your carbs and your fats are flexible as to what you want really, because you're really just going for the calorie intake. But the idea is the same, that you gotta get protein. So these compare in that way already, that protein is king nutrient that we need for all these gains, guys, go figure. Now, if we really look at which one is better, it's very hard to say that right now to you without knowing who you are, what your history is, and what your goals are, okay? Either way, flexible dieting or bro dieting, if you wanna burn fat, you're gonna have to be in a caloric deficit. So you're gonna have to make sure that your calories are lower than your daily maintenance, okay? That way you're going to burn body fat, body stores of fat, to make all those lean gains, okay? And same thing if you're gonna build, it doesn't matter if it's flexible dieting or if it's bro dieting, you gotta be in a caloric surplus. So you need to have your calories up above your maintenance, and that's how you're going to build muscle mass, etc., strength. All that's gonna come with a higher calorie diet. So the rules of dieting don't die here, you guys. We still need the protein to be high, we still need the right amount of protein, and we still need to make sure the calories are in the right spot for the goals. Now this is where the individuality comes in, okay? Flexible dieting, in my opinion, works better for most people because it allows balance, it allows lifestyle to happen. It is not so strict that you can't go out on the weekends, you can't ever have any cheats, you can't ever do this and that, you can't have dinner with your friends and family, those types of things, okay? Flexible dieting allows for that, and it allows you to create more of a lifestyle to the point where you're not obsessing over every grain of rice that lands in your food and etc., because you've built something that's a little bit more flexible. So if you don't want this for breakfast or for lunch or for dinner today, guess what? Don't have it. Find some other foods that fit into your macros and you're good to go. And that is why I like it for most people. I like it for people that are competing in contest prep mode. I like it for people that just want to optimize their gym life. They want to get stronger, whatever. And I like it for people that are just starting out, especially that have never paid attention to their nutrition. Because most of the time, people that haven't been paying attention to their nutrition have absolutely zero experience with knowing what they need to be eating, etc., when they go to the gym and they have these goals that they want to set out to achieve. So flexible dieting is a great place to start for them, because generally they're going to be eating Doritos and chips and having a glass of water here and there every other day. It's not going to be a very good process for them to go right into 6 meals a day eating chicken, rice, and broccoli non-stop. It just won't stay consistent. So I like the flexible dieting because the consistency and the balance and the lifestyle we can create no matter who you are or what you're doing. Now, I will say this though, there are a good amount of people out there that the flexible dieting does not work for. You're gonna have two different kinds of people, right? Basically, the people that can't control the flexible food eating, okay? So they are generally the people that are better off just having it out of their diet, at least until they can control it. Because sometimes what will happen is you say, yeah, here's your calories, here's your macros, you can have donuts when you want, fit them in. Then you go to look at the plans, and these people have been eating mainly donuts with a little bit of food here and there. That's not good, that's not good for health, that's not gonna work in the long term, and that's not how it's supposed to be done. Or you have people that are going way over the macros because they get a little sweet tooth, they get a little taste of it, and they can't stop. Next thing you know, they pounded down 3-4 pints of ice cream. It's not looking good, okay? So that type of person should not do the flexible flexible dieting until they can maintain better control of their eating habits and what they're gonna be eating in general, okay? Then we have the other type of person who just is way too busy to be tracking their macros. Now that sounds crazy, I know, but there are people that are better off not tracking. There's people that are better off prepping their food, bringing it to work, and eating it throughout the day. Now you can do a flexible diet approach there, but oftentimes it's a lot easier to go kind of more the bro diet approach and cook out a bunch of chicken, make a bunch of rice, potatoes, whatever, put it all together in Tupperwares and take it to work. And that tends to work better for those people. So some people need a very strict and regimented plan to follow in order to get the results they want, and others will do better with the more flexible approach. This is totally individual, it's totally customized to you, right? So you really gotta sit down and think about who you are and what you've seen the best result with. If you're the person that tries to do the bro diet all the time and you find out you do it 2 weeks real good and then you go eat 4 pizzas and you're off track, you're drinking beer and doing all kinds of crazy shit for the next 3-4 weeks before you gain 20 pounds and now you go back to the bro diet, try a flexible diet. It might be a lot better for you because you can get some of those foods in there that you crave and you don't have to binge out, you don't have to undo weeks and weeks worth of progress by binging out on all these different foods. You can actually fit them into your diet and still have your results. So that is a really cool thing. Now, for other people, the flexible diet approach, if you find that you're going over the top with it, you can't really control, you're just not able to track, you're eating this, you're eating that, you don't want to measure your stuff, go to a bro diet. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be way better. Plan your meals one time, make sure they fit into your goals, fit to your macros, and then you keep going that way. And that's the best way for you guys to go, because that kind of diet, you can just take the meals with you, you can eat them as you need them, and you can keep feeding on them. And that's kind of the way to go, because you're gonna fuel the machine, you're gonna be able to keep consistent, and consistency here is the key. So it doesn't matter who you are, what your goal is, or what you want to accomplish. What you gotta do is customize it for you. You gotta do what is gonna be most consistent for you. So you really got to think about that, do a little self-assessment, sit there and say, okay, what type of person am I? Do I do better when I have more freedom, or do I do better when I have straight guidelines? That's going to be kind of your flexible dieting for the freedom, or it's going to be your bro dieting for the strict guidelines. Once you figure that out, try it and check the consistency of it. You need to monitor your progress. You need to check in with yourself every week and make sure that you're on track, that you're following it. And guess what? If you're following it, you're making progress. Don't stop. Don't try to change it. Don't get clever and think that you can do it faster. You can't. Stay the course. Keep doing the plan, and you're going to get to the end result, and you're going to get exactly what you want. Finding consistency is what is key here. You got to find which one of these approaches is going to work best for you in the long haul, and that is the one you need to do. And keep in mind, seasons of your life will change. So you might do this strict bro diet for a period of time, 3-4 months, something like that. Maybe you're doing a contest prep and you decide that works best for you. Great, do it. And then after the fact, maybe you don't have any comps coming up for a while or whatever, you want a little more flexibility, go do flexibility. It doesn't really matter what you do as long as you stay consistent. You have to have awareness, you have to be consistent, and you have to keep moving forward if you want the results you want. You can't simply go shake a stick at something and hope you hit the ball eventually. It doesn't work that way, you guys. We gotta line this up, we gotta measure it, we gotta track it, we gotta be aware of it, and we gotta keep going forward all the time. And that doesn't matter if you're competing or if you're just somebody who wants to lose some weight, you wanna build some muscle. It doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing, you absolutely must be aware of your nutrition, and you must be aware of what you're doing to your body, putting in your body, and you have to be aware of the end results you want. Once you get all that on lockdown, you really focus that in, you figure out what works consistently, it doesn't really matter if you do the bro diet or the flexible diet, because if you're making progress and you're moving forward, don't change it, keep doing it, and stay the course until it doesn't work anymore. And that's all I gotta say about flexible dieting versus bro dieting. Have a lot of fun, you guys. Let me know if you have questions. I'm right here all the time. Coach Ryan is out.